It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable that I went so long without another console war stream, another console war room.
And I am so glad that you finally did one, because I don't know if you've noticed, content's been kind of slow on this channel recently. It's kind of tough being a response-based channel when people aren't really saying dumb things. Thank you for saying some dumb things. Also, yesterday's video got black-bagged by YouTube because of some copyright stuff. I'm working on it. I may put it back up once it's re-edited, but I also may just cut my losses and move on because I wasn't super happy with that video to begin with. I don't know. Also, follow me on Twitter, @JoeFromSeattle1. And maybe donate to the channel with the link in the description if you're really awesome. Sorry, I just wanted to get the plugs out of the way early, because if I wait, then I forget about them and people stop watching. Moving on.
As I was calling it. In fact, I've rebranded since then. I've talked about other topics. Of course,
You've rebranded your channel, really? On the surface, it looks like nothing has changed at all.
Talking about anime and manga and video games and books.
Well, as excited as I get about books, let's just skip ahead into the meat of this video.
There is an issue that I really need to address. Something that I think we need to spend an entire stream going over. And that is the current state of PC gaming 2020. Now,
oh, yes. Oh, yes. Nothing makes me happier than people like... What's your name again? What's his, I'm just gonna call you Mark. There's nothing I enjoy more than people like Mark here making videos about the PC. Every word out of your mouth is just gonna be an amazing experience.
I have no idea when I uploaded that PC gaming video, right? It was probably like 2016 or something like that. It was certainly not 2017. I can tell you that much.
Wait, what are you talking about? You haven't uploaded a PC video since 2016. In July of 2019... you made a video about how the Switch was killing the PC, and then you deleted the video. I mean, I'm not surprised that you deleted it. You are you, after all, and every single PC commentator called you out for this video, so I'm not surprised that you deleted it, but like, what is the point of acting like this video never happened? Everyone knows you made this video. There's evidence everywhere. Just own it.
2016 at the very latest, right? Years later, right? Years ago.
Yes, you have grown so much in your years and years of apparently not talking about this.
Just shitballing, talking about like what I thought of PC gaming on my couch, nice and comfy, completely different person. I've changed so much since then.
Yes, you've changed so much since July of last year. Wow.
But my opinion has not changed.
Okay, so you haven't changed since you made the video. You said you're a different person and your opinions have changed, but your opinions haven't changed. Yeah, I don't know where you're getting off saying you had like a rebrand or a big like awakening, because this is exactly what I was expecting from this video.
PC gaming is on the decline.
I've grown as a person. I haven't talked about this topic in years, and now here's the exact same thing I said in the last few videos.
And is, honestly, completely irrelevant.
PC gaming is completely irrelevant. PC gaming is on the decline. Tell me why Xbox and PlayStation are starting to prioritize the PC. Tell me why Steam is growing at a monstrous rate. Tell me why the Epic Games Store fiasco was a giant industry-wide fiasco. If the PC marketplace was so small and insignificant, why would people care about this Epic Games Store coming along? Tell me why there is an estimated around 650 million console gamers worldwide versus the 1.2 billion PC gamers worldwide. Explain that to me. PC gaming is dying. Come on, dude. You've been saying this for so long, and we've been giving you articles for so long.
The reason I don't talk about PC gaming...
No, you do talk about PC gaming. It's just you delete the videos if you get any kind of criticism.
To the extent I do PlayStation, it's the same reason I don't talk about Xbox or mobile. They really are not relevant.
Mobile gaming is not relevant. Xbox is not relevant. What fucking world do you live in? But I understand you like the Switch and the 3DS and the 2DS and the I think there's I think there's another one I'm forgetting. I understand you like Nintendo, but come on, can we at least look at numbers and stats, like, at all?
When you get right down to it, PC gaming is comprised of games that are either already accessible on Nintendo hardware, on third-party hardware, Xbox, PlayStation.
Wait, why is Nintendo not third-party hardware? Why'd you say Nintendo or third-party hardware? Is this how your brain works? Like, Nintendo is the godfather and just everyone else is the underlings? If it's not on Nintendo, it doesn't exist. It's not real.
Or shovelware, like shit that really isn't worth playing.
Or exclusives. If by shovelware you mean exclusives, then yeah, you defined all the possibilities of games on the PC. We either have exclusives or games that are multiplat. Congratulations, you described the two scenarios for every single gaming platform. A game is either an exclusive or a multiplat. I'm glad we're getting somewhere. I'm really glad we're learning something today.
Shit like The Sims 4, Discover University.
The Sims 4 is a massive game. Like, on every platform. A lot of people play that game. I don't know why you're poo-pooing it.
How often do you hear people bring up how terrible Sims 4 actually is? Like, you don't.
Why is this a point?
Like, it's a lot like PlayStation in that respect, where no one is really addressing the severe decline in software releases, in visuals and graphics, and the capabilities of PC gaming as a whole.
Well, nobody's acknowledging that because it's not really real at all. Go to Steam, upcoming releases. So we got all these games. Woo! Let's go see more popular upcoming releases. Woo! I don't know what to tell you. Games are coming out. Pretty much every AAA game comes out on PC, and then you also have all of those non-AAA games, the indies and AA's. I don't even feel like I need to elaborate on that. Then you were talking about graphics, diminishing graphics. I would love some sources on that because I have no idea where you're getting that. Games look better than ever. Have you seen Escape from Tarkov? Holy shit, that game looks gorgeous. That's just the first game that comes to mind in terms of like a popular PC game now that looks really good and looks better than it will ever look on the current gen consoles. So no upcoming releases. No, you're wrong. Diminishing graphics, you're wrong. And you're not giving any examples. Maybe we can just keep going and you'll get to your point eventually. This is something good.
In fact, I don't think there's really much of anything on here that anyone is looking forward to.
Now, it's hard for me to make out what you're actually looking at because your stream was in like 360p or 480p, so I can't actually get a good look at that. But again, let's just look through the upcoming Steam releases. If you're talking about upcoming PC games that people actually want to play, are you trying to tell me nobody's looking forward to Cyberpunk or Doom or Bloodlines 2 or RE3 or the Death Stranding port or Is it Star Citizen? Star Citizen. That's what it's called. I knew that. There are upcoming PC games, multiplat and exclusive. And the multiplats are going to run way better on the PC because that's just how these things work. But you seem to not really know that. And we'll get into that a little later because it gets weird.
Like, who's heard of any of this stuff?
Not you, obviously, because you just have the biggest blinders on of anyone in the world. If it doesn't have a Nintendo stamp on it, you just don't think it exists.
Nico Girl Play, Indian Army, Portal Dogs. It's Portal with dogs.
Okay, I know that was a throwaway line, Portal with dogs, but like, bro, I would play the shit out of that if it was just Portal with dogs. Don't tell me Portal with dogs and expect me not to play it.
Samurai Showdown, it's on Switch.
Oh, if it's on Switch, then that one's real. Carry on.
Flat Earths. Ooh, PC gamers are flat earthers confirmed.
Okay, one game called Flat Earth means that PC gamers are flat earthers. We are reaching.
Like, look at all of this stuff. Hentai, King of Vikings.
Okay, I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit because it gets really repetitive. He literally just reads out a bunch of names and talks about how he doesn't know anything about them and somehow thinks that's a point against the PC. So, moving forward.
It just goes to show you why Nintendo is the superior platform, in that they have better games that you can only get on Nintendo. They get everything else ported to it, and you don't really need much more than that.
So Nintendo is a superior platform because they have exclusives and multiplats. Normally, I don't feel like I need to say that again, but I mean, it's you. What are we calling you? Mike? Mark? I forget the name we gave you. But you're going to have to give examples of better exclusives. And in order to determine what exclusives are better, you're going to have to actually acknowledge the popular PC exclusives, which you haven't done. You haven't talked about Warcraft. You haven't talked about StarCraft. You haven't talked about Tarkov. You haven't talked about the multi-platform games that have a giant presence on PC, but not much presence on consoles, or, it's a much better experience. Games like Overwatch and Siege and Counter-Strike. Remember Counter-Strike is on console? Yeah, oof. PUBG. And then you have the big MOBAs like League of Legends and Dota. And then you have games like Smite, which is another game that's multi-plat but has a way bigger presence on PC. Like, in order to compare exclusives, you have to bring up the big exclusives. I could look through Nintendo's library or PlayStation's library and find exclusives that nobody cares about. I could do that easily. In fact, I'm gonna do it because I'm bored and I'm tired and I need to wake myself up. I can't wait to buy a Switch so I can play 1-2 Switch. That's a masterpiece of a game. Or how about The Tourist? Or maybe Golf Story? Or the pinnacle of all Switch exclusives, Disney's Tsum Tsum Festival. See, we can just keep going back and forth with exclusives that nobody cares about. But I'm going to run out of Switch exclusives way before you run out of PC exclusives. In fact, looking at the Wikipedia page, the Switch only has 54 exclusives. And 2 of them are expansions. And 1 of them is a re-release. No, 2 of them are re-releases. And 4 of them aren't out yet. I guess I was just expecting a little more.
PC gamers have sort of reached this conclusion that, well, if we keep upgrading our graphics cards and play games at a slightly higher resolution...
Revolution?
It makes for a better experience.
Well, yeah, it literally does make for a better experience. Running the game at a higher frame rate or higher resolution, it literally does make for a better experience. Objectively. Any game ever is going to be a better experience if you run it on better hardware and better specs. And also, just going back to what you said, if we keep upgrading our graphics cards... I haven't upgraded my graphics card in a year and a half, because I'm happy with it. And a lot of people are in my boat. My boat is very cozy. If you want to come sit in my boat, get cozy in my boat. There's plenty of space in my boat.
The game runs better, it looks better. There's not much else to it than that, but it makes it entirely worth it. And
yeah, literally nobody says that. Nobody will say get a PC because the graphics are better and that's it. Nobody will say that. You're strawmanning to a ridiculous degree. You're strawmanning so hard that you can't even give examples of your strawman. You're just saying, oh, take my word for it, guys. Somebody said this once. Which, given the circles that you probably run in, I don't doubt that people said that to you once.
That is a mindset that I completely spit on. Pooh.
Ow. Fuck. How'd you do that?
Completely ridiculous. There is no difference at all between The Witcher 3 on Switch and The Witcher 3 on PC with maxed out settings.
Can we hear that one more time?
There is no difference at all between The Witcher 3 on Switch and The Witcher 3 on PC with maxed out settings.
I'm not even gonna... You're really about to make me put a comparison on screen. You're really about to make me put a comparison on screen for this. I'm actually about to put an extra 2 minutes of my life into editing this video just so I can put a comparison of this on screen. Because you're so... Oh my god. Oh fuck, you're gonna make me ad hominem. Don't make me do it. Don't make me ad hominem, I swear. I try so hard not to use ad hominems, but oh my god. I'm fighting it so hard.
With the highest, most expensive graphics card, there is no difference between those games at all.
Oh fuck, you're gonna make me cyberbully. Don't, stop.
And the Switch version is superior because it has built-in mobile compatibility. Oops. Wow.
If you put the game on your laptop, then that has built-in compatibility too. But, people don't buy PCs for mobile compatibility, so to compare the mobile compatibility of a PC to a Switch is just kind of arbitrary because you're comparing apples to oranges. It's like if you said the iPhone was better than the PS4 because the iPhone had a better touchscreen. What is that comparison? That's a comparison that nobody cares about. Nobody buys a PC to go mobile with it, so why are you comparing that aspect of games here?
Wow, you're PC Master Ray. I sure can't keep up with the times, huh? And I think that's the reality of it, is that, companies like Valve are really declining their brand.
Yeah, Valve is doing absolutely just fine. Steam is still the biggest PC marketplace in the world, and also Half-Life Alyx is around the corner, and that's going to break the internet when it comes out. So maybe open Google? Or are you not allowed to use Google because Nintendo didn't make that?
It's kind of bizarre to think how far Valve has fallen, Steam has fallen, in the past couple of years alone.
Tell me how. You're not saying how. This is the same problem I had with the first 2 response videos I've done to you about videos that you apparently never made because they're where'd those videos go? They never happened. This is the same argument I make to you every single time I make response videos to you. You just say stuff and you don't back it up, and then you get confused like, what? Why are PC gamers coming after me? Why is everybody responding to my videos? What? Give examples, please. It's painful.
I remember everyone, 7 years ago, was using Steam. Everyone was excited for it. Everyone was hyped for it. Now, whenever I hear about PC gaming, it's always about the Epic Game Store. Oh, did you hear the Epic Game Store is literally giving away games?
Steam is literally giving away games too. And 90% of the time when you hear about the Epic Game Store, it's negative. You don't hear about Steam because it's just part of PC gaming. You hear about the Epic Store because it's new and it's stupid and people don't like it, generally. It's the same reason you don't hear about the Nintendo digital marketplace. It's just part of the platform. What is there to say about it at this point?
Epic is in a position right now where they are literally giving away PC games for free.
No, they're not giving away PC games for free. They let you play a game for a month for free. Steam actually has a lot of free-to-play games. Epic just gives you a month trial of games. It's the one good thing that platform has.
And I think that's kind of the reality of PC gaming at this point.
The reality of PC gaming is that it has free games? Oh, all right. Thanks, brother.
Is that you sort of have to give stuff away in order to get people to pay for it, because they're all pirates. They're all going to steal it anyway. You might as well just set it up so they'll at least do it on your store.
This is a point I've made 50 million times, but not all PC gamers are pirates. Not even close. And also, there's plenty of stats out there that say if somebody pirates a game, they're much more likely to buy a proper copy later than the amount of people who buy a pre-owned game from GameStop who then go and buy a proper copy later. This is just something that console fanboys always like to bring up, and I don't understand the argument here. You get on PC gamers' case for pirating games, but you don't realize that pre-owned games actually do more damage to a developer.
Download those games for free on your store and sort of, shove in microtransactions, hope they keep coming back for more deals, hope they actually buy something eventually.
And they do. Which is why people keep coming to this platform, and devs keep coming over here, and publishers keep coming over here, and the platform keeps growing, and it's way bigger than console gaming. Yeah, people are buying the shit out of stuff over here.
Which is what Epic is doing right now. That's the state of PC gaming. Steam is not getting major releases on time. Steam is losing popularity, it's losing relevancy, and
so Steam is losing relevancy to other platforms. Okay. Even if that were true, how does that mean PC gaming is declining? PC has multiple storefronts. If people are leaving one storefront to go to the other, they're not. They're just using both. But even if your scenario was true, how does that hurt PC gaming at all?
Projects like Half-Life Alyx or whatever it is, the VR game, is not going to excite anyone.
You're gonna make me cyberbully. Stop.
Valve is hoping, the reason this exists is to...
Wait, can we see what was in your Google results? Harem girls taking care of each other. Harem community. What is harem girls? Oh.
Try and sell VR to people. They want you to buy the VR, buy the headset, hook it up to your PC, buy this game.
And how is that any different than consoles releasing new hardware and hoping you buy the hardware to buy the game? Like, how is that? If you're gonna try and make the comparison here, it's gonna be really stupid.
They're hoping that this is going to be the game that sells the technology, and I really, really don't think it is.
You don't think people are gonna get into VR for Half-Life? After like 15 years of waiting for a new Half-Life, you don't think people are gonna play it? How much longer is this? There's another 17 minutes of his video. You know, I can't. I'm not doing it. The whole link to his video is in the description. You can watch it if you want. I'm not gonna watch the rest of this. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I've done enough. Mark, Matthew, Mattel, I'm leaving.